Okay, hello friends and family. I'm making a quick video on my survival food. Step one. Ooh, and pause this. So I'm going to be using an induction cooker because that's all they have in these share houses. I've not used this one before, so I'm figuring it out. But step one of living in a share house is you just need to wipe everything down. I've already done that and wiped it. Let's get this going. Starting at P4. So usually I'll use olive oil, but I'm only here for a week and I can't afford that and can't take it with me. So I have to resort to some butter. I thought it said cheese then. Just some squeezy butter, Japanese style. So I'm going to be making today, what I should have said, is my go-to survival chili that I've been basically surviving on. It's nothing crazy, but I did get a few compliments about it in Tokyo Shirahama. All right. Stir that around. So yeah, like I said, usually I like to use oil, but I don't have that. And I'm gonna start. I've already cut it with some onion, nice big chunky. Start getting those fried up. So we're gonna get these going. I'll move the camera in a second when I've got a free hand. Just move these around, spread them about. I'm gonna leave them in there till they start going a bit translucent. I'm sure everybody knows how to fry onions. So yeah, the kitchen's all right here. Not too bad. Like I said, I wiped it all down already. Rule number one of being in a share house, you can never trust anybody's hygiene skills. I've already cut some pepper. I'll be adding this in shortly. This is like some sort of Asian pepper, I think. So it's not as juicy or crunchy as red pepper. But I kept that one like that so you can see what it looks like. Obviously, it's only half. I like to cut it in this shape. The strips. I stole some garlic from somebody because I forgot it was there. So I stole a little bit. I'd never used an induction cooker before coming to Japan. They seem okay, but yeah, they're a bit weird. You need specific pans, induction pans. Let's go on. Come on. All right. Cool. Yeah, so I've got the cut up garlic. I've already pressed it and such. I'll be adding in some sweet corn that I bought. Sweet corn, no, shakito corn. And then most shops you can find a packet of beans like this. It's got some chickpeas, beans, and that. Lots of protein for me. I don't trust the rice cookers in any of these places, so I've got microwave rice. I'm just going to chuck in there a pepper that will cut up shortly. And I haven't seen this before, and I'm hoping it's just a bunch of beans, but I'm going to stick that in there because boy needs protein. Oh, quickly gonna shim this up. Make sure moving about. Very nice. Iyo. Yeah, I also bought some paprika. I think, as I mentioned before in the hash brown video, oh, everything comes wrapped in plastic here. Even the plastic's wrapped in plastic. Oh shit, I lost a bit. So keep that going nicely. I don't know if you can see in there. Every time I lift this up, this bloody thing cries. Cool. So next, I'm gonna get this tomato ready. Actually, I'm gonna finish cutting this pepper up. Dash this boy up. So I went out today again to a cafe. I might do a little video introducing them because they're really lovely in there. I'm gonna ask them if it's okay to film. It's going to be a lot of pepper. Yeah, I've been going out while I've been in Kyoto and just finding random people like staff to practice my Japanese with. So I've been going to this cafe called Rude, Rude Cafe. Um, yeah, the owner's really lovely, particularly this woman. I've got her name, Yukari, I think her name is. I was in there for maybe like even an hour earlier. I brought my notebook with me, learning words, and she basically became my sensei for the day. Kyono sensei. And then I returned to the donut shop I went to before. Yeah, I'll try show off that cafe, ask them if it's okay to film because they're really lovely. It's like an LA bikers style cafe. Cool. So that's almost done. So lately I've been adding oh, that's a bit of onion that's not been done. I've been adding in garlic quite early, but gentlemen, listen carefully. Don't ever stick it in too soon because the fun stops quick. So I think I've been like cooking out flavor of the onion, so I might wait. Nah, bun it. We're sticking the onion in, no, the garlic in now because this tray is about to get pretty juicy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cut up this pepper now after I've sauced this up a bit more. Take on in frame. So as we can see, oh, sorry, so it's starting to brown up a bit. So now I'm against the clock. Put camera back in position. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this up into like slightly chunks. Never really cut tomatoes before. Come to Japan. This is my styled it. But I'm not sure how you're supposed to get rid of this stalk bit, but that's how I've been doing it. Boom. Getting rid of the centerpiece, like a little triangle cut. How I usually do the pepper as well to get rid of the stalk piece there. Voila. I feel like I should wash this. Oh well, I'll cook any badness out. How do I normally cut this? Okay, I'm gonna cut it like this. Bam, bam, bam. This knife is from IKEA, but it's pretty good. So this tomato is going to add quite a bit of juice and obviously some health benefits, getting those 5 a day in. Yeah, it makes it quite juicy and it will get soaked up by the rice later on when I add that. Okay, and for the next bit, so sort of like centimeter squares is what I've been doing it a bit. Oh, nearly lost him. But yeah, you don't have to be too clean because I don't particularly like tomatoes, so I'm not trying to taste it and get all the texture. I'm just doing it for the juices, a bit of the health benefits. Okay, I'm gonna put the knife there. Give this one last stir up. Bring you back over here. Boom. So you can see browning up a bit quick. So I'm gonna carefully try to slide them in there. Boy. Yes, boss. Move that about. So yeah, I've been cooking this quite a bit in the Sharehouse in Shirohama. This is my first time cooking it here in Kyoto. Yeah, all the staff really like the smell of what I was whipping up. Usually I have a bit more spices and stuff that I'd steal from the shared cupboard. We're gonna have a look around and see what we can work with here. Okay, so now wouldn't be a bad time to add this as well, I reckon, since it's all cooking up. We don't really care too much, so we're just going to chuck that in there. See, now the juices are in there. This onion doesn't feel like it's cooking as quick as it was, no longer as dry. Shift this up. Already starting to look colourful, healthy, and like I know what I'm doing. The illusion of control. Okay. Boom. So normally I'd like to add some salt here. There's someone's salt. I'm going to steal that. As soon as I rotate. Okay. I don't know if this is too much. That's looking pretty good. Giotto io. A little good. Pretty. What was the word for pretty? Kamari? Kamari? Kamari io? I can't remember. Sugoku is very much. So if I was going to say this is very tasty, that would be Sugoku oishi so. Sugoku, very oishi, tasty, so, to seem a certain way. Sugoku oishi so. Cool. Next, maybe I'll add these. I tend to add the beans in last, and I don't know what I'm doing on this one, so that's going to be a bit of an experiment. Okay. Yeah, look, it's starting to sizzle up. Looks really cute and stuff. I'll put the camera back up here. Hopefully this camera angle isn't the worst. I didn't bring my tripod with me. I'm traveling light, but I do have the camera piece. The camera piece. What the fuck am I on about? The mics, and the clip is starting to break on this one, which is a bit troublesome. Garlic and sea salt. That's not what I want. I want pepper. That's not pepper. Should have probably arranged this beforehand. Yeah, bye. I think I'm gonna have to run into the other room real quick. Hopefully not burn all this up. Professional chef. Rookie mistake. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and I'll run back into the other kitchen. How do I pause? Cool, and I'm back. Oh. Okay, now that's over with. Got the tiniest bit of pepper. Oh shit. I'm hoping this is communal. If not, I feel bad. But I can't afford to be buying my own. Normally I like the SB brand. If you like the Japanese style pepper, it's really good. A kind Hong Kong family introduced me to Japanese SB black pepper. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this. You know who you are. Okay. It's looking pretty juicy. Oishi. I'm gonna wash out my bowl quick because this is what I'm gonna be eating in. Okay, I'm gonna add the sweet corn. So I don't deal with measurements. I just chuck everything in there. So whatever the portion size is that I buy it, that's how much I have. So this whole tin, I can't afford to keep this hidden somewhere. Keep this in the fridge, so I'll use it all up. Get in there. Hide it. Hide it. I think that's to enter. Let's get in. So yeah, not a problem. Nothing at the bottom is sticking to the pan because it's all just veg and it's all juicy. Score. Okay, have a look at this. You said it. Look at this. これは見せる. Lots of color, baby. いっぱい色ね. Healthy. 元気食べ物. That could either mean energetic or healthy food. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can use it in that sense. But that's how I've basically been using Japanese, is broken Japanese and trying to speak to staff and that. And then if I have my notebook with me, they'll give me a better term than the one I'm trying to use. Smash this up. Plastic undone. So yeah, got some paprika. We got plastic around the top, plastic on the inside. When does the plastic ever stop? Yo. Okay. Add in the paprika flavor. Push that up. Sometimes in Sharehouse I added like a tin of chopped tomatoes as well, just to make it juicier. But this is the one I'm making today. Okay. I'm gonna add in this packet of beans now, which is like chickpeas, some sort of green bean I'm not familiar with, and then like kidney beans. Chuck that whole packet in there. So this is like 130 yen, which is like, I don't know, like 80p. It's not an awful lot, but it's a bit. All right, that's crying all the time. Okay, so yeah, that's not on a lot of beans. I just want some variation in the beans that I'm adding in, because this looks like a big old bag of black bean. I don't know. So back over here. Oh, okay, these are weird looking. Tastes like bean to me. Maybe I won't put the whole thing in. Oh, they're quite salty. A lot smaller than I anticipated them to be. Not bad. So now we've got even more color going on here. Yeah, I don't think I want to add any more of those beans in, because I feel like they'll be a bit overwhelming. There's about a fifth of the packet left. Just a little bit. That's it. No more. So I don't think I've added enough. So a little bit more on top of here. Bada boom, bada bing. More paprika. Absolutely caking this motherfucker. Ah, I didn't mean to swear. That's how you know I'm getting excited. Set this mofo up again. Now the tomatoes have almost kind of completely disappeared and soaked up in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Cool. saw this, some Tabasco sauce, I'm sure it's shared. Add a little bit of that. Oh yeah. So yeah, I made this. It's like one of the last things I made in Shiohama before I left for my boy Sean Fine as well, because I made too much, just trying to clear the fridge. Sean Fine is from the hash brown video. He loved it as well. Okay. So this is right, pre-cooked rice. Chuck you in here. What's up, brother? So a different type. This is koshi hikari rice from Lawson, but it's rice nonetheless. Smash it up. Yeah, originally I was using like an old El Paso sauce taco mix. It just tastes like sweet and sour. It didn't taste like what I'm used to, like the salsa taste. So I'm just sticking to straight up paprika now. Some Tabasco. And I think this is chili powder. Yep. That was pretty brave of me. Thumbs up for being brave. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Show you again. Oh. Nice and colourful. It looks pretty yellow through the screen, but doesn't IRL. I think it's going to be a little bit more red. Come on, get in there. Qua. Look at that. Okay, so it's not as juicy as it was. I'm going to need 2 hands for this because it's starting to stick to the pan. I don't want that. Keep it moving. It tastes a lot better with actual bread. And I discussed my disdain. For Japanese bread because they just took on board the American style. But last time I had some pretty good like actual bakery style bread, but not this time. Cool. I think I'm about done now. It just comes down to taste tests and it's all right. Add a bit more salt. And as much pepper as I can get. What are you crying for? EO4. I don't know what that means. I'm going to turn it down a notch. Just going to turn it off. Let it cook in the pan. Cool. Get it moving. Get it moving. gohan. Kon hiro gohan is lunch. Asa gohan is breakfast. Kon gohan maybe. But yeah, don't look too bad, eh? Basically, just rice and vegetables and beans. Um, cool. So in the short time I was away, while I was cooking, well, toasting this despicable American style white bread, I cleaned up the sideboard like a good housemate. And yeah, I'm gonna tuck in. It looks pretty good. Mm. It's not the best, but it's bearable. I've been watching survival cooking in Japan, vegan style, except for the butter. Thank you for watching.